Hey everybody, it's Bob Kenney with Draper and Kramer Mortgage. Thanks again for watching. Today's April the 4th, 2022. Been a while since I've done a video, but I wanted to give everybody an update since the last time I did it. Things have changed quite a bit. I'm going to shrink my camera here. Now, this is an indication of how much the market has actually dropped in the last 30 days. This is from March 4th to today, April 5th, we've lost quite a bit of ground in the bond market. And of course, as many of you know by watching the news, a lot of this is predicated on the conflict in Russia and Ukraine, the problem with recession, the problem with oil prices bringing about inflation. And now, like I was alluding to earlier, the threat of inflation a recession is almost certain. Uh, Now we got to kind of monitor what's going to happen with the Fed, because the Fed can kind of controls interest rates. Their normal tool to combat a recession, to minimize its effects, is to raise short-term interest rates. If they raise short-term interest rates, that would affect everything relating to credit cards, especially if they're tied to the prime. The Fed funds rate is what the Fed charges banks to borrow from them on an overnight basis. So if the Fed raises rates to the banks of course are going to pass that on to us in the form of higher interest rates that'll affect your lines of credit, things of that nature. Now, what has happened to the bond market? As you can see, we've lost quite a bit of ground, almost 200 basis points since April in 30 days. That's significant. That hasn't happened in a long, long time. Now we're seeing rates, gosh, depending on your credit scores and things like that, over 5%. There are some good ARM programs available these days that people might want to take advantage of in lieu of a fixed rate. Especially in the jumbo market, there are some attractive ARMs. The 5 and 7 year ARMs are something to consider. I would love to go over any of the options that you might have if you're considering buying a house. The cash out refinances are looking a little less attractive. So people are kind of looking at more of the home equity lines of credit. And again, the worry there is with the home equity lines of credit is because most of them are adjustable and tied to the prime. As the Fed raises interest rates, that will affect, in a sense, the rates on the home equity lines of credit. So, anyways, things are going. If I was in a market and I was looking to buy a house, I would probably be locking it at every turn. If you need something, if you're looking to buy a house, if you want to get pre-approved and get some idea of what a good program is for you, give me a call. I would be happy to help. In fact, I'd love to help. So give me a call at 630-376-0538. I'm Bob Kenney with Draper and Kramer. My NMLS number is 198253. And again, I want to thank you for watching. And if you know of anybody looking to buy or sell, let me know. I'd be happy to help them. Have a great day. Thanks again.